Good morning, friends. We're just starting our day. Gonna show you today everything that we eat. It is breakfast time and my oldest son made a pot of oatmeal for us. It's so nice to have big kids who are so helpful around the house. I mean, it's a pot of oatmeal, so how easy is that? But
insanely
the
easy.
kids,
I mean, it's harder than toast.
It's more work than toast.
Yes, because that's
true.
I just have to
They can make harder things than oatmeal, but even even just an easy breakfast like this, it's so nice to come to the kitchen and breakfast is made. To my bowl of oatmeal, this is just large flake oats cooked on the stovetop in a pot here. I'm gonna add a spoonful of peanut butter. I'm gonna sweeten mine with honey. This container of honey that got all crystallized. It often happens, someone just doesn't close the honey jar all the way or something, but it doesn't usually happen when the honey jar is still like half full. So we've got a lot to use up here still. As I eat my breakfast, I'm actually gonna go on the computer and order groceries because I wanna pick up groceries this afternoon. We ran out of milk, and so I'm just gonna do a little bit of cream into my oatmeal as well. And here you go, guys. That's my breakfast today. Just starting a fresh pot of coffee here. Definitely an important part of my morning. Pouring my first coffee. It's not so much like, oh, I need the caffeine this morning. Actually, I would say it's not that at all. It's just a ritual. I'm losing count. I do 6 scoops. Is this 5 or is this 6? Let's just do one more to make sure. It's just my ritual, my habit. I enjoy coffee. It's just an enjoyable part of my morning. First, some cream in the bottom of my cup. And then I top it up with coffee. Nice, fresh, hot coffee. Now I'm looking at it, not quite enough cream. A little bit more needed. There we go. The kids are outside after completing most of our morning schoolwork. We didn't have a snack this morning. Usually the kids ask for a snack when they go outside. Nobody asked, so maybe they just had enough for breakfast. But I'm going to start warming up some soup. I made this cheeseburger soup a couple days ago now. Really, really good recipe. So tasty. It's like chicken broth, chopped up potatoes, grated carrot, chopped up celery, ground beef, onions, and then cheese and milk, and just I'll make sure to link the recipe down below in the description box if you want to try it out. Great recipe for the fall and winter. So I made this a couple days ago, made a big old pot of soup. I was really hoping there would be enough for a second meal. I knew there would be leftovers, but as a family of 7, sometimes there's leftovers, but it's not enough for a full meal. I think this should be good. I probably should serve like crackers or toast or something. Maybe I'll chop up some apples. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm thinking we might need something just a little bit extra on the side to make this stretch and fill up everybody's tummies. Here is lunch. Soup is all warmed up. This is, I know I already said it, but it's a delicious soup. It's rich, it's flavorful. So there's a look at our soup. I also chopped up a bunch of apples, and I thought crackers would go along well with the soup. And what? Are you sneaking apples here? We have just finished lunch here. There's a bit of chaos going on around me, so you might hear or see that. Just finishing up lunch cleanup here. And I have been drinking this tea every day for the last week and a bit. I guess I should have shown you the English side. So I'm still just getting over pneumonia here, and so I thought I should get a tea that had some medicinal benefits. So this one has lemon, echinacea, and zinc. What I usually do with tea is I'll put one bag into my cup. This cup, which my sister-in-law bought me for Christmas a couple years ago. Was that a bird that just hit the window? That was loud. Anyway, such a pretty mug. So what I do is I top it up with water. I don't put anything in my tea. I just steep my tea and drink it as it is. So I will drink that, and then a little bit later on this afternoon, I will just refill with water. Same tea bag. The tea's a little bit weaker, but still really nice, really good. I wasn't sure about this tea actually. I was like, well, I'm gonna take it because it will be good, but I don't know if I'll like the flavor. I actually really do enjoy the flavor too. It is snack time. Leslie, what did you find? Some of these little cookies. Zara, what did you find? Oh, arrowroot biscuits. Okay. They used to be more like baby cookies, and now they're just called arrowroot biscuits. I think they're trying to appease to everybody, not just babies. What are you having?
They're actually really good.
You may have goldfish. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just getting some chicken into the oven here. You need help opening this? I am working on my second cup of tea here. I just chopped up a bunch of garlic because what I do with the chicken is I put a bunch of garlic, like just chopped in 2 or 4, like each of the cloves, and I stick them inside the chicken, and then salt, pepper, and paprika. That's it that goes on the chicken, and then there's the lid. That's gonna go into the oven for a couple of hours. Simeon found out that we're out of goldfish, so he grabbed this instead, this popcorn mix. It has nuts and popcorn and chocolate and pretzels, so I think I'll have a couple handfuls of that for snack. And yeah, it's dark in here. I don't know why I didn't turn on a light before starting to film. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, midday. Okay, that's better. Thank you, Zara. So there's a look at the, there's a look at the trail mix. Thank you. Dinner prep time, and I have another coffee with me. That's usually my habit right now. I go through different phases, how much coffee I drink, but lately it's been my morning coffee, and then I have one more just small mug of coffee kind of around dinner time. We're having a later dinner tonight, and so I am just actually I started this video off talking about kids helping me. Yes, Cheri's a big help sometimes too. Elijah and Charity do an every other day dinner prep help right now. So Monday to Thursday, it's like Elijah, Charity, Elijah, Charity. And so today was Elijah. I got the chicken in the oven. I showed that earlier. But then I just said to Elijah, okay, I want you to start rice. He has cooked rice enough times that he knows exactly what to do. Equal parts rice and water in the Instant Pot with some salt and some oil. And then you just press the rice button and the rice cooks. So it has about 10 minutes left, and that will be ready. Actually, I turned off the oven, but I'm gonna take the chicken out of the oven too, so it can just sit for a minute, cool off a little bit before we actually, Elijah, that will be your job too, is taking the chicken off the bone, putting it on a plate. Okay, we're gonna watch you. You sure you got this? It's pretty heavy.
Yes.
All right, chicken coming out of the oven.
Oh, it's not even that bad. Like, not as bad as I thought.
Good work. I also got Elijah to chop up some carrots and celery, and the reason I thought that raw veggies would be perfect for tonight is because right after we cook chicken, we always, so we're gonna wash the Instant Pot tonight, get that all cleaned up after the rice, you know, right after dinner. Then the chicken bones get thrown directly into the Instant Pot there, and I'll add carrot peels, celery, you know, the compost, really. I'll chop up an onion, water, apple cider vinegar, all that stuff, and that makes chicken stock overnight. And that's our weekly habit, cooking chicken and making chicken stock. So I just thought, why not chop up some raw veggies? So that'll be super easy just to throw together some chicken stock, and it's so good for you. When we got home from our trip, and I had pneumonia, I was like, okay, I think I just need to have some bone broth. And so I took bone broth out of the freezer, and I was just drinking that and making soups and stuff. And just, if you're going to cook a whole chicken, it's such a waste, or turkey, it's such a waste if you don't make stock, because stock is just really quick and easy to make, and such a healthy, nutritious food for you. I've been snacking away on this chicken because Elijah's taking it off the bones, and it's just so tasty. I love it. And the rice just got finished up here, so I'll just serve everybody the rice over here. It's just easier that way, and we'll put the chicken and veggies to the table.